Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And they can counter here. Now it's Martinez. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Partey. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there. Rafinha proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Martinez. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. He's onside. Plays it in low. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just...
And Martinez! Outstanding by Martinez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Partey. He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne with the short one. England have the chance to go the other way. Space for him to turn and look. That's very neat. Has to go back here. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a Haaland! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Partey picks it up from the goal kick. Hakimi. De Bruyne. Nicely aimed pass. He's beaten the last man. Oh, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. The keeper doing his best to put him off. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gamba Osaka leading now. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's looking wide. Gamba Osaka have got it back, and they'll have another go. Bruno Fernandes threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Bruyne. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass. Pass is just off target.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he cuts out the supply. And the referee has blown for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Gamba Osaka are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Bruno Fernandes. Beraldo. For De Bruyne, spread to the right. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. This looks promising. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Sucic. Beraldo. Quarter of an hour into the second half. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Bruyne. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played back. De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Rafinha. Looking for options for movement. Sucic. Oh, that was vital.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 15, Dembele.
Thinks about the shot, drills one in. Valverde can clear it away.
Number 21.
In once more. He leaps! Oh, it's hit the post!
Taking place.
And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Havertz has got himself a free kick. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Can he finish? Gamba Osaka perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Valverde. Back where it came from. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's Dembele. Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne. Nice control. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Oh, good effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Ekitike. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Yamal! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Fernandes. De Bruyne.
Gamba Osaka surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's gone loose. Nice touch. Real chance! Oh, crossbar!
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
De Bruyne. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Partey.
Two added
And it's
minutes has been
Fernandes.
indicated.
Tries to play it through. Trossard. Good ball, good take. Chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Simplicity itself. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello, everybody, and please join me.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Bruyne. Passes short and sharp. And the shot! And that is well cleared. Rafinha. It's run loose here. Looking for the run. Now it's Rafinha. Chance for a shot! Goal, England! And there is your opener. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Might be danger here. And it's Rice. And that's cause for mild irritation. He won't be happy with that one. Hakimi. Mendes cuts out the pass. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he goes cross-field. And it's Hakimi. Driving forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rice. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. He's got away. That'll do under the circumstances. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Partey. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hakimi. Oh, they can break here. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hakimi. Partey. Can he get on the end of this? Corner it is. Gamba Osaka with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Shot could be on. Oh, that's nice. No way through, so back it comes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. De Bruyne is behind this one.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
And he's in on goal. Chance! And that's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha. And it's Hakimi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dembele. And it's Partey. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Now it's Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did
There
make
will be
it.
1 minute added time.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it.
And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. England get the ball rolling for the second period. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gordon! Goal, England! And again they hit the front. What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Now, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dembele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bruno Fernandes. Now Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rafinha. And the shot's on here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Robertson. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beraldo. Nice sequence of passes, this. De Bruyne. Dembele has found the net here, of course.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
De Bruyne. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 10, Kvaratskhelia. Number 22, De Bruyne. Coming on the field.
And here's Dembele.
Number 14.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gamba Osaka are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now, this could be a chance.
Gamba Osaka really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great.
Oh, great chance! And a shot! And that's a sharp finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only Doué! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gamba Osaka have their second corner now. England are looking to go forward now. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. And it's Rice. And there's a searching pass. Szoboszlai. Now, what about a counter-attack? Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Dembele. Szoboszlai. It's Dembele! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Can he get away here? Now it's Ferran Torres. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! Szoboszlai.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Oh, he's burst through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Partey. He is just caressing the ball. He is through here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Added time.
He's picked his way through. Szoboszlai. Doué. Can he spark a counter here? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Opts to play it back. Closing it away! It's in! Deep into injury time! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. That's that, the end. Gamba Osaka were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. And it's Partey. Oh, that's a fine interception. And they can counter here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores.
Oh, shooting chance! And the ball's come loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Van Dijk. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Very nicely done. Bruno Fernandes. Kvaratskhelia. And he's gone looking for safety. Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Haaland. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Rafinha. Pinches it off him. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Van Dijk. Oh, good read. Partey. And Hakimi. Partey. And that has left him in a heap. Gamba Osaka have a free kick. De Bruyne gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, that's neat. And it's De Bruyne. Partey. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Opts for safety. Hakimi. And it's Partey. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely, now then. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Gamba Osaka are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Mbappe, Kvaratskhelia. And it's Partey. Now it's Gordon. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hakimi. Some good work on the right flank here.
Gamba Osaka really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Good ball, good take. De Bruyne, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne herring after the ball here. Gordon. Oh, shot, surely! England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kvaratskhelia. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick
Gamba Osaka come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Gamba Osaka can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half. Gamba Osaka leading courtesy of the game. Gordon! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, good spread. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago...
Gordon! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Over to the other side. And here's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Gordon. Always onto this. He is through here. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Dembele. Beraldo. Rafinha. Spread to the right. Gamba Osaka yet to have an attempt on goal.
Gordon really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Rice did well. Partey with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Gamba Osaka can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And it's Hakimi. Szoboszlai. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's neat. And it's made its way, goes for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hakimi. Now it's Gordon. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to play it through, and he plays one through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice. Gamba Osaka have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, terrible mistake. Gone behind for a goal kick. Szoboszlai. Rice does well to get it back. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Gordon. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Gordon. Can he get on the end of this? Szoboszlai. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now that's a lovely exchange. Ball's played through. That has found him in acres of space. And it's Rice. Oh, that's nice. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Szoboszlai. And Mendes. So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Gamba Osaka can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Back underway then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
This ended up in no man's land. So, what can they make of this? Bellingham. Great pressure, plenty of it. Saliba. Played through into space. Spread neatly. Now it's Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gordon. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Thinks about the shot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So changes afoot here,
Dembele.
and from both sides.
Number 5. Hakimi.
Gamba Osaka have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Number 30.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Szoboszlai. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that was vital. Shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Gamba Osaka perhaps contemplating their next change here. Foot in.
Gamba Osaka are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Szoboszlai.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cherki. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? Decent shot! And again! And there's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that... He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. The message is clear, none shall pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hakimi. Well timed, excellent
There will be a
interception.
1 minute added
It's
time.
been slipped through. Watkins gets into a good position. Hakimi finding himself in space. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he finish? It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer for England, number 5, Ryan Cherki.
And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable,